The ANC has released the itinerary for its National Policy Conference, and it seems that the veterans demand for a separate consultative meeting, and it has been ignored. Despite a series of meetings with their stalwarts and the military veterans, the ANC has stuck to its guns.
Now, the meeting has been split into two sessions. The first session, from 30th of June to 1st of July, will be reserved for talks with the veterans. The second session will be held from 2nd to 5th of July. The stalwarts and veterans have been asking for a national consultative conference delinked from the policy conference and held at an earlier date. But going by the itinerary, it seems their demands have not been accepted.
Well, joining us on the phone line for a reaction is Wali Serote, veterans spokesperson. So thank you for joining us this afternoon. Now, the ANC seems to have ignored your demands for a separate consultative conference. What is your response to that?
It's not a matter of the NEC ignoring our statement. It's a matter that the veterans and stalwarts are very focused and committed to discussing this matter of the national consultative conference with the NEC. We are having a meeting on Wednesday, and this matter will be very high on the agenda, including its modalities and the issue of the delinking. That matter is still high on the agenda, and the reason for this is that the veterans and stalwarts believe very strongly that the crisis which the ANC is going through now is very deep and very broad. It cannot be a matter which is confined within a discussion of 2 days. So we're hoping that on Wednesday, when we come out of that meeting, we will have found each other on the subject. But we are absolutely committed to unfolding the processes of the National Consultative Conference, which will come out with recommendations which must then be discussed thoroughly in the National Policy Conference.
Now, will you attend the June Policy Conference in this scenario?
Sorry?
Will you be attending the June Policy Conference in this scenario?
When you say in this scenario, what do you mean?
As in the state of the way that things are at the moment.
Well, the way things are at the moment is that we're still in discussion with the NEC about ensuring that the issues which have made the ANC nosedive now are discussed properly and thoroughly, and that we get what needs to be done out of the processes of the National Consultative Conference.
Mr. Wali Serote, thanks so much for your time here on African News Network. We certainly appreciate it. That's the veterans spokesperson there, just giving us their reaction with the perception that perhaps the ANC has ignored their demands.